Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sports Today. My name is Shane Dias, and today I am joined by a man who recently made history in the ISSF Shooting World Cup. Of course, I'm joined by none other than Mairaj Ahmad Khan. Mairaj, thank you for joining us for this particular interview. So, how have you been? How has it been that you've just landed back home? What's it been like? What's the feeling been like around your people?
Thank you very much for your compliment. As you know, it's a long flight. I came directly from Seoul. I just entered in my home, and there is a small felicitation function by the apartment where I live. And now I'm in my home and I'm talking to you. I'm really excited because I've been working very hard for to achieve this medal,
Yeah.
and thankfully I have achieved this time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's no mean feat. You're the first Indian shooter to win a gold medal in the World Cup in skeet shooting. So obviously, it would have taken some work. Obviously, now how does that feeling? Has that feeling sunk in yet? That it's finally something that you were working very hard towards has come true at last.
No, I was always looking for this opportunity to create an history for my country, And as you know, I have created a couple of times more before in my last competitions. Like I have made the first Olympian, first quota winner for the Rio Olympic Games, and then the first medal, silver medal in the Rio Olympic World Cup before Olympic Games, and then shot a world record in national championship shooting 125 out of 125. And so I don't know, it's become a habit now to create these kind of histories, for my country, and I'm really excited. And inside there is a lot of more medals has to come, and I'm working on it. And there is no way that I will give up before winning the Paris gold medal.
Yes, obviously, you were mentioning that this winning this itself was a culmination of a bit of work. There was also a bit of challenge on the day itself because I think the final shooting round got delayed for a while. There was a major change in conditions. So, how was
Yes,
it coping with that? So, did it cause
it
any
was
problems to your preparation?
yeah, it was delayed like an hour and a half, and when I shot the last doubles to win the gold medal, it was already 15 minutes past sunset, so the almost dark, and the background was very green and mountain, behind, so couldn't see anything. It was very difficult, really challenging final. I think I have in my long shooting career, I haven't seen a final such that in a so low light conditions. I saw some final with low light, but was because of the clouds or something, but not the sunset. After sunset, this is the first time in the history, also in the ISSF, that they finished the final after sunset, 15 minutes prior. So I think challenge was big, and when I was going to shoot the last double, the challenge, the pressure was me because I was the last shooter, and I have to hit that two targets to win the gold medal. Because if I shot one and I miss the one, there will be a shoot off, and which will you don't know which way it will go because targets we are not going to see the targets very clearly. So it was challenging, and I like challenges. That's why I choose skeet over many other sports because skeet is challenging.
Yeah, and also, before this tournament, and in fact after the Tokyo Olympics, which even you would admit was it didn't quite go the way you hoped, you ended up working with a new coach. You started working with Riccardo Filippelli. So obviously, what changes in that regard have you made to your kind of preparation, whether it be mental or whether it be technical changes, and how well do you think that they've worked up until this point?
No, after Tokyo, there was a phase where I want to quit shooting, and I said that I think it's not my cup of tea to go and win the Olympic medal or a World Cup medal, So I decided to quit shooting and do something else in my life, some work, some business to, help my family, So, but when I met this guy, Riccardo Filippelli, he's my friend also, basically. He's my colleague also. We shot many competitions together. So we were talking on a very general note about shooting. So he said, my friend, I have stopped shooting because I didn't go to the Olympics twice. I have won the quota place for Italy, and I didn't go in the Olympics. So why you want to lose when you have everything in your country? You are the best shooter in your country, and they are sending you in the Olympics. So you must go again and win this time. You will go this time Paris to win. But I said I don't have a coach. Finances are very difficult. The sport authority have stopped funding. The tops department have stopped. So I'm in a very critical condition right now. He says, "Don't worry. We start working. If you believe in me, I will help you." And so we came on an agreement and we start working. He said, you suppose that you are a new shooter today, you are on the range first time today, so you will start like this, and I have started skeet from scratch again. I have changed the stock, I have changed the technique. It's been only 4 months working with him. We started in March only, and thankfully, I'm very thankful to Mr. Naveen Jindal. He helped me in this quest. And he supported me when nobody was supporting me. So I'm very thankful to him. And in fact, I want to dedicate this medal to him. Because he was my colleague. He was my shooter. Together, we shot a lot of competition, and he really wanted to win the competition. But he's happy that I'm still winning, and I'm working very hard, and he's there to help me. So I'm very thankful to him. But as you say about the new technique, and I think it's working, and we are still on. The work is on. It's just only 4 months. So I think coming up, this new competition is coming up. The World Championship will be in October. So we have another 2-3 months left, and we start working. He's coming day after tomorrow back to India again. So we start
Oh
working
wow!
on
So
20.
yeah, so obviously, and you were mentioning the fact that there were problems with your funding as well, and in fact, you made a point even after your win to go on Twitter to thank Naveen Jindal, but also mention that the Indian authorities kind of left you out to dry. So obviously, in that sense, have there been any changes in that regard? Has there been any changes in that stance, or have there been talks between you and the authorities?
No, in fact, they just basically they don't know what exactly skeet sport is it, because they
Hmm.
are saying that I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm 46 years, but 46 years is not old. The guy who won the bronze medal in Tokyo Olympic game, he was 57. Huh?
Yeah.
Abdullah Rashidi from Kuwait, and I beat him in the shoot off 2 days back in the Korea World Cup. He was there still shooting at a 59 year of age. When you have a shooter like 59 year and I'm just 46, so it means I have another 3 Olympic cycles left. You know? But I am focused. I know what I have to do. I know there are some difficulties because it's a very expensive sport, and I'm requesting them to look into my request again. The sports authority and the federation. Federation is supporting me, and they put my name into the top score group again. There will be a meeting. I think after this gold medal, maybe they decide to help me, to support me financially and fulfill my needs, whatever I need in this uh, quest.
Yeah, obviously, going through all of that would have been tough. But in a way, do you think that you kind of use that and that you kind of use that to drive you towards what's arguably a very historic success? Because of, as you said, in skeet, no one in India had won a medal before you did in the Shooting World Cup. So obviously, that's a very big deal. Was that like a fire or a fuel for you?
No, because when I went for this competition, I have a feeling that now I will go in every competition to win the competition, not just to participate in. So
Yeah.
Ricardo changed this mentality. The winning mentality. He called this that we need winning mentality, not participating mentality. So we need to change the approach. Before we were a little scared that we are Indians, maybe USA, Italians, French, they are better than us. They have more funding, they have more sources. But aisa nahi hai. We are on the same page. We are as good as them. Look, now I won. We won 15 medals in this World Cup. India topped the tally. So we are number one in
Yes.
the world in shooting. So government must understand this, that this is the sport only where you will go and get the maximum medals out of it. So you need to finalize, and you have to think with open mind, mindset, that you have to change the mindset that the medal don't come in one day. It's been 2 decades I'm shooting, and it's come after 20 years of hard work, but it will come. Sure, it will come. Like I said earlier, that I will not win immediately, but I will win sure. And today I won. Yesterday I won. Day before yesterday I won. So medal will come. Who knows that before Korea World Cup that India will win 15 medals?
Exactly.
Nobody knows. No, I don't even know. I knew that I will go and give my 100%, and after that we will see where we will finish. And thank God that I finished on the podium number one.
Yeah, obviously, now obviously you said that you've changed your mindset in that regard, and that your thought process now is to go for wins at all time. Obviously, with Paris coming, are you confident that, with the way you're preparing right now and the kind of preparation that you're going to be putting in, that in 3 years' time or 2 years' time, technically, you'd be in the best position to be competing for one of those top three spots, potentially even a gold medal?
Look, definitely the target is Paris Gold. And when I've started with Riccardo Filippelli, we discussed and we said that it's not our dream now, it's our goal. Paris is our goal. It's not a dream anymore. The Rio and Tokyo is already was dream and goal together. So I don't want to die as an Olympian. I want to die as an Olympic champion. You know, I don't want to go and just represent country and come back. I want to go and win this time. So we are working in the right way. We are on the right track. I hope, inshallah, we will win in Paris together, me and Ricardo. And he's coming back every month. He has to come. We have decided that a small camp every month. It means that we are in the right track. He is following us everywhere, and he's very positive coach. He's very excited with the win. And first of all, he's a current shooter. So he knows all the tricks of this new sport because skate is very new now.
Yes.
It's not 92 or 96 Atlanta games and Barcelona games. It's totally changed now. And he shot in this era, in this current era. So he know how to train, how to prepare. And as you know, Italy is number one in shooting, in clay target shooting. The skeet and this shotgun shooting in their DNA, they know the best.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
obviously, and you've just landed back. Is there any plans you guys have that you will actually kind of be, celebrating? Because as I said, historic thing, you've just reached back home. I'm sure there'd be, plenty of people chomping at the bit to actually come and
There's no
congratulate you.
celebration. I'm very tired after these interviews. I have 2, 3 interviews lined up, and only I just need rest. I have dinner and rest. And my friends and they will calling me also. So I think on 24th I'll start again training. So there is only 2 days of rest.
Hmm. Well,
22nd.
obviously, this is very historic as a victory as such. So you take your time and actually enjoy this moment before kind of getting back into the grind of training. You've absolutely earned it. And on that note, I will end this interview and I thank all of you, our dear viewers, for joining in. Again, as always, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel, and thank you all very much. Thank you especially to you, Mairaj, for taking out the time. I know you've just landed, but I'm very, very grateful that you took out this time and decided to interact with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care, brother.
You too. Bye bye.